What's popping YouTube? Gamer Chief Jack here today, bringing you guys another Clash Royale video. And in this video, we are going to be going over the top 10 hidden Clash Royale secrets and Easter eggs inside the game. So without further ado, let's get into number 1. So we need to go to Goblin Stadium Arena 1 here for this. I'm just going to accept it on my baby account. And basically, there's cards on the Arena 1 towers, as you saw on the loading screen there. And you can sort of see in the bottom left, so you can sort of see it, right in the bottom left, you see that tower below the crowns. See there's like 2 cards on it, and there's also one in the top left corner by the name of your opponent. So that is number 1, and let's move on to number 2. So number 2 is, if you scroll up or down to Arena 6, you can actually see in the corner here, the bottom left corner of the Arena 6 picture, there is actually the log, the legendary card. Before the log update, it was just a plain normal log, but now they've got it so it's got the spikes on, so it's like the log. I think that's really cool, as the log is also unlocked in Builder's Workshop. So let's move on to number 8. So number 8 is in the legendary arena again, and there's sort of a secret area. So if you look, at the bottom just above where my prince is now, you can see there's a broken Hog Rider statue. And if you go to the left of that, you can see there's some steps. Those steps actually lead down to a secret area, down to where my prince is now. And the steps leading down to sort of grassy area. So I don't know if this means if there's a new arena, but that's quite cool. So let's move on to number 7. So for number 7, if we go to Arena 3, you can actually see there's Archer Towers as you load in. So if you look where my prince is now, you can see there's a level 6 Archer Tower from Clash of Clans, and here there's more of like a level 3 or 4 Archer Tower. And if you actually look at the top, it's got Archer Towers up the top. If I use my light, it's got Archer Towers up there as well, and an Archer Tower there. So I think that's quite a cool feature, as well as having the Barbarian Hut here and here. So I think that's quite a cool hidden feature as well. So let's move on to number 6. So for number 6, we're going to go to Clan Search and search out the clan 1 level. And basically, this clan has a load of level 1s in, who are still in the training camp. If I can find it. Seems though it might have actually been removed. Oh no, it's here. This is the one we want. So, as you can see, 23. They're all unnamed, still in the training camp. Got no wins, no 3 crown wins. They still only have 6 cards. They haven't even opened any chests yet. And they're all level 1. So the clan is full, so I can't actually go in and join. And also, if you try to copy their deck, the game will just crash. So let's move on to number 5. So I'll leave a screenshot on the screen now for what number 5 is. And it's basically on the app stores, there's a picture of Arena 7. And it's in a match, but it doesn't have any crowns on the right side, but instead it has flags. So maybe in the old development build and stages of Clash Royale, before it was released, they actually used flags instead of crowns. So let's move on to number 4. Oh, and also, before we move on to number 4, and number 5, in that picture as well, the knight also has different armour. So let's move on to number 4. So for this one, we're going to go to Arena 8 again. Not Arena 8, Arena 9, Legendary Arena. And if you look at the top, there's 2 hog statues, and there's also the broken one down the bottom. So I've said about that broken one already, but if we use lightning up the top, there's 2 hog statues, so I think they're quite cool. So without further ado, let's move on to number 3. So for number 3, I'll leave a screenshot on the screen now. This is also from the app stores, and this picture basically shows that the Mini P.E.K.K.A is an epic and the Prince is a rare. So obviously in the early development stages, before the game was released, the Mini P.E.K.K.A was obviously an epic, it seems, and the Prince was a rare. but this was changed around so that the Prince was an epic and the Mini P.E.K.K.A was a rare before the game was even released for soft launch. So let's move on to number 2. Number 2, we're going to look at the card collection, and we're actually going to look at the balloon and Hog Rider descriptions. Basically there's references to COC. So if we look at Hog Rider, it says, fast melee troop that targets buildings and he can jump over the river. He followed the echoing call of Hog Rider all the way through the arena doors. Now that's actually a reference from a COC ad, the Rise of the Hog Rider or the Call of the Hog Rider. I can't remember what it's called. Basically, an archer asks a Hog Rider for backup troops, and the Hog Rider shouts, Hog Rider! And then basically a load of Hog Riders come. And this is also number 2, it's for the balloon. And that also has a reference to a COC ad. And it says, as pretty as they are, you won't want a parade of these balloons showing up on the horizon. Drops powerful bombs and when shot down crashes, dealing area damage. And there's actually a COC ad called Balloon Parade, and it's basically where there's a massive parade of balloons coming to attack a base in the ads. So that's another reference to a COC ad. There are also references on 9 other cards to other things, but I just thought I'll include these 2. And if we can reach 10 likes on this video, I will do a references video with all of the references for all the cards. So number 1 is, if we actually go to Frozen Peak Friendly Battle, you will see as we go in. So if you look on the right side of the screen, there's a Helter Skelter, and basically an ice cube's released on the top, goes around the Helter Skelter like that, as you can just see, and it comes out the bottom like that, and it goes onto the bridge. So that's the top 10 Clash Royale hidden features and the Easter eggs. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Boom! Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and peace.